online and on the go, Eyewitness News is always on at WFSB.com.
Today on Better, a beautiful destination the whole family will love with some of the best views in the entire state. We're going to be exploring it with the Out and About moms.
Plus, straight from the red carpet, celebrity lifestyle expert Josh McBride is back, and he's got a guy's guide to Father's Day.
And if you're thinking about selling your home, where should you invest your time and money to get it ready? We've got some simple solutions for you. Your day is about to get better, starting right now.
It's better this way. It's better this way. It's better this way. Today.
Happy Thursday. Happy almost Friday.
Yeah, it's almost Friday. Thank goodness. The week's kind of gone kind of quickly, a little bit. It's for the week from HE double toothpicks for both of us.
It's just a very big week. Everybody who has kids understands this, that the schools decide they're going to hibernate all year long, and then in the last 2 weeks they explode. Let's have field day. Let's have spring concerts. Let's have everything we never did in the last 3 months, and we'll just fill up.
I got an email from my cat's teacher. They said they want to take them out for an outing, and I said, no way, they're not going to do it. And, so that's it. So this is such an interesting story. I don't know if you're following. This is right up your alley, and all I could think of was you this morning because of this crazy.
Because people post nude on a sacred mountain?
No, that has nothing to do with it. Okay. The fact that all right, so these 4 people, apparently there's a bigger group, but 4 of them are accused of posing naked in Kuala Lumpur on the site of this earthquake. Well, they posed naked and then the earthquake happened. So the people in Malaysia, not all the people in Malaysia, but a sect group, they're saying that because they angered the spirits by posing nude, they caused the earthquake. So now they're under arrest.
Yeah.
Did
Mount
you believe this story?
Kinabalu, they went up there, they got stripped down, and then there was a 5.9 quake. There's the picture. And now they're under arrest because they said they angered everybody by doing this on the sacred mountain, and it's their fault they had an earthquake.
Yeah, this is them in their clothes. Now, I would have paid money to see the rest of them stripped down naked.
I think it's free. You'll probably find it on the internet.
I think the spirits would have been happy to have those people stripped naked in front of, but they're saying no. But a government, could you imagine the United States government hauling people in? You've angered the spirits.
No.
You're under arrest. And they could face jail time up to 3 months and face fines and penalties as well.
It's wild.
It's wild. So
but it's interesting when countries take their superstitions, or they won't call them that, their beliefs very seriously. When we had Matthew Campbell on and I asked about that whole thing about Hawaii, can you really bring the lava rock back? Is it okay? The whole Pele legend. He's like, oh no, don't mess with Pele.
don't mess with, and don't leave the rocks on the beach, and don't mess with Pele. But I just think it's fascinating that a government could actually haul people in.
Who knows? They stripped and the earth shook. What more proof do you need?
Oh my God. So that's like saying on the day that I was born, 1964, March 27th, there was a huge, huge earthquake in Alaska. Like devastating earthquake in Alaska. So
yes.
Am I responsible for the earthquake?
Does that not make a lot of sense?
Don't applaud.
Your mother should be arrested.
Start charging for these tickets. My mother should have been arrested, not me.
Kidding.
Anyway, country music's biggest stars gathered last night. Did you watch it? It was fascinating. The show was unbelievable.
A lot of talk this morning because all the biggest country music stars were there, and one of our own fans and our own stars, Nick Fradiani, got to present, but Carrie Underwood got a lot of, she was the big winner. She took home Female Video of the Year and Video of the Year, and she just got lots of props. But Nick Fradiani, how cool does he feel up on this stage? He just won American Idol, and now the guy from Guilford is on a stage presenting. And
the funny thing is 2 American Idol winners. You got Carrie Underwood and you got Nick Fradiani. So the show is really, it really has propelled the careers of certain people.
And there was some talk during the show that they thought Fradiani could go country.
Oh, he could absolutely go country.
I don't know, he wants to.
100% country. He's got that sound. All you have to do is change it up a little bit, slow it down, and he's already.
Slow it down.
Hey, what do you want from me?
What do you want from me?
Slow it down. And in all honesty, like I'm making fun of the fact that I didn't watch the Country Music Awards. If you get in my car right now,
you've told me you're now listening to a lot of country music.
I'm on Channel 59, Willie's Roadhouse. Are you listening to this crazy station?
Rich is nodding his head. A lot of people. You know what I like about country music? I can't say it's my favorite, but I like that they are stories, and there's
each
real
is a story,
lyrics, and
right.
you can sing versus other songs. You're like, what are they saying?
Right.
You know, so you can relate sometimes to the lyrics, even if you think you're not a country
Patsy
musician.
Cline. I mean, where else are you going to hear Patsy Cline? You can turn it on 50. So all the stations from like 56 through 60 on Sirius, they're all country stations, and I'm like going back and forth. I'm like listening to Waylon Jennings, and all of a sudden, Lady Antebellum. I mean, you can get, and they have Y2K, country Y2K, which is the more modern country, but then you can go all the way back to like the 50s and 60s and listen to some really classic country. I don't know what's wrong. Irene keeps getting in my car because Irene and O'Connor and I are married now because we spend every night together doing public appearances. So I keep picking her up at her house, and she's like, why are you listening to this? Why? What's wrong with you? And I'm like, oh, all right, I'll change my country, but it's pretty incredible. Anyway.
All right, so Rosie's out, and Raven Simone is joining ABC's The View as the new co-host. You'll remember her back in the day from The Cosby Show. She's guest hosted a lot, 37 times already, and now she is going to be right alongside Whoopi Goldberg and the other co-host, and that's who's taking the place.
What happened to her sleeve?
It's the look, I guess.
Oh, it's a fashion statement, darling. Darling, it's LaCroix. Darling, it's LaCroix.
Do I need that? I can have some strings in
No,
my arm.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like the look. All right, the X-Files revival. They're going to bring, of course, because it's a money-making franchise. So they're going to bring back Duchovny with Anderson, and they're going to reprise the roles of Scully and Mulder.
I used to love that. David Duchovny. Oh my gosh, I was addicted to that. So they're going to revive the whole thing?
Well, he's a real-life sex addict, which is intriguing to me.
Oh, that's right. He had those issues. Yeah.
That's what I find fascinating, that he's addicted to sex. Aren't we all addicted to sex? Is that such a disease? Is there some kind of a classification? Because
Yes, it's called being a man.
Oh, that's what it is. Well,
Thank you,
and then he was
ladies who are applauding.
then he was in Californication, right? That was about a man who was addicted to sex. So he was actually kind of like reprising his own real life in there. But I just think, anyway, so the X-Files are coming back.
It's a 6-episode event in January. I'm really excited that Halle Berry's coming back for Extant. I got into that last summer.
I know, you were
and it's
really,
coming back.
You were really
I just like Halle Berry. I don't normally like sci-fi, but then she hooked me, and then I had to keep watching, and that is coming back July 1st, and I want to know, and we already know the baby is half alien because she had it in outer space when she was all by herself, and now lots of stuff is happening.
This is a conversation. This is a conversation two adult people are having on a television, that she's watching a show with a baby coming out of the sky and aliens.
No, it came out of the normal way.
Oh, okay. It came out anyway. And Big Brother's coming back. It's like this month. I've been watching the commercials. It's coming back, Big Brother. So I'll
summer TV is coming. We're in a lull right now. Like Sunday nights, I'm like, where's The Good Wife? Where's everything? We're all in a lull. So now the summer stuff needs to happen. We need to get a life is what needs to happen.
Absolutely.
Lester Holt, he wants Brian Williams' job, but he wants a lot of money. The insider sources are saying that it's pretty much decided. Lester Holt will take over for Brian Williams, but he wants the same $10 million a year salary that Williams was getting, and his team thinks that it's just not a good message if they don't pay him as much as they were paying for Brian.
$10 million a year. Someone stop the madness. That's all I have to say. First of all, Brian Williams was on that desk for years. You just don't walk into the desk and make $10 million. You're already being paid $4 million. So what's the difference after taxes? Like $600 a week between $4 million and $10 million.
I don't know what you're doing.
No, it's just.
That depends. Does Lester Holt live in Connecticut?
Exactly.
Okay.
Emails, Kara Sundlun.
That is a non-biased opinion. Everybody who lives here knows we have a lot of taxes.
We do have a lot of taxes.
Some say you get what you pay for.
Yeah,
I don't know.
absolutely. I'm sure everybody lives in Connecticut. That's fantastic.
Apparently, you're not a celebrity. You're not cool unless you just have embraced the summer trend of hairy armpits. Yeah, a women's rights advocate is now saying that, hey, women in China, they're posting photos of their unshaven armpits. So are celebrities. They're saying, who can tell women how they're supposed to look?
Oh, look at this, look at that. Who is this? Why does she look like that? That's Jemima Kirk from Girls? She got a bush under her arms.
Well, Madonna, Miley Cyrus, others are saying that they're challenging this belief too, that if you want to grow your hair out, ladies, you know, it's okay. Nobody can say you're any less feminine because you have hair under. I just think that we don't want it there.
It looks like this is what your arm. This is what you're going to be left with. This is what you're going to. Can we get a close up of this? This is what your underarms are going to look. You're going to have a piece. You're going to have this underneath your arm. This is what's growing out of your pits, ladies. It's terrible. It's disgusting. Sorry, sweet Maria. She's over there dying. She's like, that's my specialty cake that I'm making for later today.
And you're comparing it to an armpit.
Comparing it to an armpit. Ugh. Women, seriously, in our audience, you're women. Would you grow out your armpit hair? No, they're all saying no. It's nasty. It's nasty. We're not
smelly, right? Yeah.
We're not in the outback, and this isn't the bush. No, no, no.
We have been given the right to choose as women. We are advanced people, and we choose to shave our armpits.
I think it's. I manscape my own armpit hair. I don't.
You do?
Well, I have armpit hair, but.
Oh, okay. I don't want to. I mean.
I just don't want a lot. I don't want it growing out where I can braid it. You know. So anyway, all right, we got a great show for you today.
Contrary to all that we've just said, it's getting good. Okay. Father's Day is around the corner, and our celebrity lifestyle expert Josh McBride is here with a guy's guide to that special day, the stuff men really want.
And we're getting sweet with armpit hair in the kitchen with Sweet Maria. Don't go anywhere. Better Connecticut is back in 2 minutes.
A beloved police officer found dead in Waterbury. Tonight we'll have reaction on the sudden death of Deputy Chief Christopher Corbett.
And a lot to talk about tonight weather-wise, from the threat of thunderstorms today to another threat tomorrow, plus what's in store for the weekend. That's in the early morning forecast.
Of course you already know about Lady Gaga, but just wait until you meet Katie Gaga. She's a fantastic student with a special request coming up on Eyewitness News.
We had such a great experience with Empire, we would recommend it to anyone.
Real customers share their stories about Empire today.
As a matter of fact, we already have. The customer service and the personal touch is really where it's at. The quality, too, is important to us, and the quality of the flooring was great. I mean, we've had people come in our home and say, wow, this is really beautiful. Where'd you have it done? Empire.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today, businesses have a huge challenge, a skills gap. Technology is changing so quickly that traditional education cannot meet the immediate needs of the workforce. At Porter & Chester, we've created a different kind of learning environment where students gain practical, hands-on experience by doing and graduate with the skills employers are looking for right now in industries like automotive, healthcare, computers, and the trades. Give us a call and let's see if PCI is a good fit for you, or visit us at porterchester.com. Porter & Chester, career training for today's jobs.
Was unexpected.
Didn't see that coming.
But you always know exactly what to expect when you have Amica Auto Insurance.
Personal attention and great service every time you call.
When you call for a quote, we'll take the time to understand what you need and help you understand your options.
It's not auto insurance for everyone. It's auto insurance for you.
Call for a free quote now. You can save up to 15% when you combine auto and home insurance with Amica.
And if you call Amica for a claim, we'll get there fast and we'll help you every step of the way with claim service that's earned national attention.
That's another reason why so many Amica customers stay with Amica for so many years.
And that's why you should call this number right now.
Remember, the unexpected can always happen. So call Amica and expect great service every time.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's Father's Day coming up. Coming up. And plus the grads out there, too.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Josh McBride is here because we want to know what guys really want, because sometimes we mess it up, right? We just go get something that we think is really good, and the guy's like, hey, you're here to show us the stuff that guys really want for Father's Day.
A very diverse group of things today. So let's start right here. Dollar Shave Club. Have you guys heard about this?
Yes, I have.
Love this.
Okay. Is it really good?
This is right to your house. So I hate when you go to like a drugstore and you start messing with those like chain fortresses that are in the drug aisle and that are in the razor aisle. You can't get the razor out. It takes too much time. This is great for the busy dad. It comes right to your front door. Starting at $3 a month, you can customize your own box. There's skincare products, hair care products, obviously shaving products, everything like that coming right to your front door. DollarShaveClub.com. So great because it all comes to you.
But what does the $3 a month get you?
It's all customizable. So it starts at $3 a month. So you can go upwards from there as far as you might want some aftershave. You might want a razor once a month. And you make all the time, you change up the timing for yourself on this one.
But I think people have told me they at least get all the good razors they need.
Yeah,
for that.
and you customize all that. That's what's so great about it.
Okay.
Moving on, Hague Club. This is new out in the market right now. This is grain Scotch whiskey. This is for
I thought it was cologne.
I did too.
Did you? The bottle's
I thought
gorgeous.
it was a big thing of cologne.
Tell me this bottle isn't gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
This is Hague Club. What's so great about this is for the new whiskey drinker. It's for the old whiskey drinker. That butterscotch kind of tropical fruit taste, really, really smooth.
Okay.
$50 at reservebar.com. Always remember to drink responsibly, of course, during Father's Day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Always want that. Moving on, of course, we have to have something to wear. This is the Esquire men's shirt and tie collection, only found at Men's Warehouse. Everything's under $100. Everything there is under $100. Great quality. I'm actually wearing it now. It's such good quality, great patterns, high thread counts, everything under $100, only at Men's Warehouse.
Isn't that correct? I just heard recently that the guy who used to do the ads for Men's Warehouse, used to own it, he got fired. Remember that whole controversy? He's going to start up his own clothing line. They're going to go to people and customize tailored suits and stuff. And anyway.
Well then, but this is only, the Esquire collection's only available at Men's Warehouse.
Right.
I like this gift. This is a fun one. This is Philips Sonicare Air Floss Pro. So if you have the dad that doesn't like to string floss, actually now, this is clinically proven to now be exactly the same thing as string flossing. So you don't have to floss.
But don't you, if I give that to my husband, does he like, well, great, you don't like my teeth?
No, but this is great for gum health. This is great for teeth health. You know, if he's worrying about that kind of stuff, which I think we all should, definitely something to pick up. This is $89.99 in most retailers.
That's not a bad price.
Yeah, great
and no
price.
flossing, saves you time.
And I hate flossing, so this is a great thing. Let's move on to the front right here. This is the Kenneth Cole Connect fashion watch. A first fashion watch that's come out in this space. What's so great about it? You connect it to the Kenneth Cole app that you have. This is the smartwatch, but this is a fashion smartwatch, first in its place. So you're now seeing missed calls, text messages, everything coming right to the phone. But these are trendy. You can find these at Macy's starting at $135. Great part about it is they're trendy. They're not, you know, everything else that's out there.
It doesn't look like a computer on your wrist.
Exactly.
All right, we got to get to the blender because you say this, you own this, and this is
we have a couple more. This is one of the best things. This is from Bella Housewares. This is the Rocket Extract Pro Plus. Great for soups, smoothies. It pulverizes, it emulsifies, even makes some margaritas. I've made everything with ice in it, everything like that. You can find this Macy's. You can find it at Target.com, Kohl's.com. $119.99. A great price on that one.
And this is cool because you can leave the house with it. You just
Absolutely.
do it, and then the guy walks out.
Oh, seriously? So that's a container that you can take with you?
Yep, all the tumblers you can take with them. Two more. We have the Dignity Cup from GrannyJoeProducts.com. I love this. This is maybe for the older dad, the older grandfather, maybe doesn't have as much strength. It gives them that empowerment to kind of hold both sides. It's hand painted, which is great as well. $11. I love the both handles on it because you can drink it and it's easy.
That's kind of fun. I never saw that.
Last one we have, always fun. Dad is tough, so his technology should be too. From OtterBox, some new cases there. These are so great. Protects against dings, drops, scratches. They have a screen protector. All $60 at OtterBox.com. If you order before June 21st, 10% off and free 2-day shipping.
And they guarantee if your phone does break in that, they replace it.
They replace it, and there's some great designs, some NFL logos, things like that. All great stuff at OtterBox.com.
That's beautiful. I love both of those. Those are great.
Yeah, there's some great ones there.
You got a lot of great gift ideas. Thank you, Josh.
Sure.
And again, they're all easily accessible, and you still have time to get out there and get it because a week from this Sunday is Father's Day.
Plenty of time. We still have plenty of time.
Especially the Dollar Shave. Just do that. Sign up.
Easy, right? Comes right to your house.
I would love this.
I've been planning for years.
All right, coming up, we're in the kitchen with Sweet Maria. She's got cupcakes for the dads and grads. Look at this, how cute, Carrie. You can write on this.
And I love this. We're going to get some really great ideas to make the day really special. Stay with us.
Jennifer Aniston on the breakout role that almost took a toll on her health.
Today at 4 on Channel 3, your home for Eyewitness News.
My electric bill was out of control. Bills were climbing and climbing and climbing.
How much was your electric bill last month?
$200. Almost $350, $400.
Did you know over the past 20 years, residential electric rates have gone up over 50%?
At the rate it was going, it was just outrageous.
Now you have a choice that's good for your wallet and the environment. With an NRG home solar installation, you could save money every month and lock in your electricity rate for the next 20 years.
Now with NRG Home Solar, our bill has been down by 25% already.
I'm now opening up my bills and seeing a set rate for the next 10 or 15, 20 years.
There are no starting costs. Installation is free. And if you call right now, you'll receive your first 60 days of solar electricity free. Going solar has never been easier. And now, going green can save you thousands of dollars.
NRG Home Solar made it very easy. Nothing has changed for me other than the fact that I'm paying less for my electricity.
As a Fortune 500 company, our parent company, NRG Energy, has helped pro football stadiums and premier luxury resorts go solar. Now, with NRG Home Solar Installation, you get that level of expertise and dependability for your home.
Environmental was always important, but the number one seller for me was the money.
Not only does going solar benefit the environment, but the other benefits really add up.
Literally a good $30,000 to $40,000 to $50,000 increase in my home.
NRG Home Solar Installation costs you nothing to get started. The installation is free. And if you call right now, you'll receive your first 60 days of solar electricity free. That's 2 full months of power free. Call 1-888-990-7575 or visit gonrghomesolar.com. Call now to find out how much you can save on electricity and how to get 60 days of power free. Call 1-888-990-7575.
Maria Sanchez is here now. Sweet Maria's. And I love all the stuff you're showing us.
Yeah,
if you want to bake something special for the dad or grad, you've got some so cute ideas.
Yeah, some different things, kind of keep it fresh, no pun intended, or pun intended.
So this was actually meant to be here, Sweet Maria.
It was. It's our mustache cake for Father's Day.
Look at this
It's kind of cute.
huge mustache cake.
Aww. And the shavings, a nice, easy way to decorate without having to go crazy with your pastry bags and all that. You just kind of ice the cake. Doesn't have to be perfect, and then you let it rip.
I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's kind of cute. So.
I love it.
Just
Great.
a round cake kind of
We cut it right into, if you just cut it this way, it makes the two things. If you did a cut this way, if it was a round cake, you've got the two halves already.
Oh, that's great.
It's easy breezy, so you need a special pan for that. So that's good news. My new favorite thing is these little fondant chalkboards. You may have seen the chalkboards are very popular now. Same with the mustache. These are all the trendy new things. So we're going to start with some black fondant. And I'm just going to put a little bit of spray on here. You just want to roll it. If you just roll into whatever, if you do a total round, you could do the total, top of the cupcake.
Okay.
But you can make smaller ones too. So once you just roll this, you don't want it too thick, but you want it to be somewhat substantial. And then you just cut a bunch of circles that can cover the actual cupcake.
Oh, okay.
So you can cover the whole top with it if you like, and then do a little bit of etching. But it's easier, I think, if you do the rounds ahead of time. Do it the night before.
To write on them before you top the cupcake?
We have, Dad, you rock. Whatever message you want to do. It's nice to do with the kids.
Congrats, grads.
Yeah. So you
and
can
what
do
are you,
a little bit
you're
of
using white
whatever
chocolate?
It's white chocolate. You just melt it. We've kind of molded it into a little bit of a chalk stick. But
How did you mold it into that shape?
Very carefully, you just melt it and just, we just piped it with a pastry bag onto a parchment paper.
And then it dries like that, and you use it like a crayon.
Yeah, just very carefully if you want to etch something into your little thing there. I made an S for you, Scott, and a K for Kara.
Oh, thank you.
And you could decorate the cupcakes like that. So that's a cool way of doing it, just for something different. A personal message with the kids and all. Keep it clean.
So it writes thick.
Yeah, it writes a little thick. If you use a little bit of an edge, you get a little bit finer.
I apologize.
So that's all right. It takes a little bit of getting used to. So that's one idea. We also have some other cool ideas. Dads like to grill, and summertime parties are always a lot of fun. So
I wrote Happy Dad Day.
I love it.
Yeah, but the kids could just do whatever they want.
Yeah, definitely.
Make a shape. Okay, and that just goes on top like that?
Yep, however you want to do it.
Okay.
So you could put on some frosting and then put it on top too. So there's some other ideas too. If you want to ice a cupcake, we've got this nice blue sugar that you just kind of roll it around in. And my new favorite thing is, we've done the hot dogs before, if you see those, but my new favorite thing is these little popsicles that are just adorable. They're just Mike and Ike's. And you need some toothpicks.
Bless you.
Bless. So all you need to do is put these little toothpicks
And that makes a popsicle?
into the Mike and Ike's, and you
That
put them
is so
together on the
cute.
cupcake. I know, it's just, these little things that just really know I'm still doing the right thing by having a bakery, because it just makes me so happy.
That
Isn't
is
that
fantastic.
adorable?
Look at that little ice pops.
Yep,
Look
so we've
at
got a little
that.
ice pop.
Little popsicles.
That's a good idea for summer. And then you've also got some cool things we can do for the dads that like to grill, or just for a summertime barbecue. We always assume the dads do the grilling, and that usually seems to be the case. So you could just put some frosting on top, and then a little bit of the hot coals, and then a little bit of a gray frosting. We'll make our grill.
Oh, how clever.
So you could even do this if you wanted to just put strips of licorice, if you don't want to get crazy with the pastry bags. And you put your little hot dogs on it.
Look, is that not
And they're
clever?
just the hot tamales, so that's That's easy breezy for the kids to do.
That's fun.
And then my second most new favorite thing would be also on the grill, our little gummy bears. So if we skewer the gummy bears,
You skewer the gummy bear.
I'm sorry, poor little gummies, but they look just like little vegetables. If you take a green one, they look like little peppers that are, you know, for the vegetarians.
Oh, how cute.
That don't want a hot dog.
Right.
I love
a little.
Oh, that's so cute.
Something else to put on the grill.
And I love how you made that little hot dog. How do you do that? You take a peanut candy?
Yeah, it's a circus peanut. The trick is trying to find these that are fresh for some reason. They're not my favorites. Do you like these?
Yeah, they're not my favorites either.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
I don't really love how they taste, but I love how you made a hot dog.
They look, exactly.
So you cut a peanut in half.
Yeah, and you've got more hot tamales going on here. You stick these in.
The hot tamale is a major ingredient here.
It is. I mean, it's amazing the things you can find just in the, we just go over to the local, pharmacy across the plaza, and then we get a little inspired. And, we do all kinds of crazy things for Father's Day with cupcakes, too. You've got
but look how clever that is.
all kinds of things that have,
And then you're gonna put
beer and
mustard and
pretzels and
stuff
things
on it?
like that. Yeah, it needs a little bit of condiments. And this helps to stick the hot tamales in there, too. So you've got
it's a little hot dog.
and you just want to stick it onto your cupcake any way you like. So,
I mean,
it's
look
kind
how
of some
clever
cute
that is.
ideas.
That is so cute.
Some dads and grads. So, fun stuff. It's a fun job.
That is unbelievable.
Tons of fun.
And I noticed you have little half golf balls here as well.
Yeah, for the dads that golf. How
This is a mold?
Yeah, it's just a mold that we use, and then we have got the grass tip. This is you want to use a fancy tip for some of these, but this is the grass tip, and this is like just a squeezy pulley thing. Want to try it?
Okay.
Squeeze and pull. We'll put the golf ball
what is
in the
this tip
center.
called?
It's just a grass tip. I'm sure it
what
has
it's
a
called?
fancy number. You can probably, I squeeze it really hard and pull it up, and you've got some grass going on your golf.
Isn't that clever?
We just assume that dads grill and dads golf.
Maria from
My dad didn't either, but
Sweet Maria's Bakery. Thank you so much from Waterbury. We appreciate you coming in.
No problem. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right. Coming up, a great place to take the family with some of the best views in the entire state. Melissa Cole is exploring with the Out and About moms. Stay with us.
Megan doesn't know that coffee breaks down tooth enamel. Thankfully, she uses ACT Restoring Mouthwash. It rebuilds tooth enamel, making your teeth 2 times stronger. ACT. Smile strong.
Now the irritation of feminine itch? Not a problem.
Cortisone 10 Feminine Itch Relief has the strongest non-prescription itch medicine for fast, gentle, lasting relief. Cortisone 10.
How fast are new Allegra gel caps?
We're going out in an hour fast.
Allegra relieves your worst allergy symptoms 2 times faster than Claritin. New Allegra gel caps. Not just fast, Allegra fast.
When we get down to the figures on the board here, we then need the quarters. If we now turn to page 420.
New Alphabetti Saga. Download now for free.
The recipe for breakfast at Cracker Barrel Old Country Store includes lots of little extras, like offering warm bottles of all-natural syrup with our pancakes, serving a variety of choices so it's easier to please everyone at your table, and making biscuits from scratch. That's how we try to put a little gravy on top. So stop on by. You're always welcome.
We love to barbecue in the summer. We're here in Burlington to get it all started. I find everything for a lot less than department stores. I mean, everything. I dressed all the kids for under $40. Welcome to the Cooper Family Barbecue.
Hot dog, please.
So if you have never been to Wickham Park in Manchester, I have.
I know you have.
Oh my gosh.
The beautiful sunset.
We went there to go see a sunset. You feel like you're in another world. It's such an incredible view. And you want to make it an upcoming destination.
The gardens are all in bloom, and it offers some of the best views in the entire state.
Yeah, the Out and About moms took Melissa Cole so she could see.
Hi, everybody.
everybody. We're in Manchester at the beautiful Wickham Park with Mandy and Shauna. Thanks for bringing me here, guys.
Sure.
Tell me about this park.
This park has really become one of my family's go-to parks. It has so many great features. For just a couple of bucks, you can get a day pass. There's lots of playgrounds, walking trails, and aviary. So many fun things, as you'll be able to see with your little map when you come in and pay your admission.
Yeah, it's huge. So much to do. Now, the playground, big fan favorite for the kids, right?
Yeah, right now we're in one of their playgrounds. They have a few here, but this is the largest, located right next to the Nature Center. And one of the great things is it's fully fenced in, so you can come in here and just really let the kids play, and you can relax a little bit.
Mandy and Shauna's little ones had no trouble finding their favorite spots to play. Lots of others joined in on the fun while we were there, like Cassidy.
I love the birds. There's so much to see and do. They have such pretty grounds, and the flowers are great, and she loves to run around. I love the shade in this playground, too.
Do you like the playground? Mandy and Shauna agree the shade here is key. Keeps the equipment nice and cool, and you don't have to worry so much about the hot summer sun, especially if you want to enjoy a nice picnic. Now, speaking of picnic areas and snacks, on the weekends there's actually a snack bar, right?
There is. It's cute. They call it the Picnic Store, which is adorable. It's cash only, but they sell kids' favorites like grilled cheese and hot dogs. It's so great to not have to pack a picnic when you come to the park.
So for people who have never been to Wickham Park, it's gorgeous. What's kind of the history of the park?
Well, the park used to be the estate of the Wickhams, and they left their estate and to be a park forever. They left money to run it too, and so we're a nonprofit foundation.
Park Director Jeff Marin tells me Wickham Park has been added onto over the years and is now 250 acres. One of the big attractions is this aviary. Will you take a look at these peacocks? Gorgeous. So now we're in this gorgeous aviary full of these amazing birds.
I know, this is such a gem. Like next to the playground, you can walk through with your children. Tons of really interesting birds. They all have stories. Some of them are rescued. We just saw some beautiful peacocks. Just a nice place to wander through when you're done playing at the playground.
It's almost like the peacocks were putting on a show for us.
They are, I know. These birds, they must be used to people because they like to show off.
Next up, a walk through the sensory garden.
Right now, we're in one of the many gardens in Wickham Park, and this is Sensory Garden, and it's dedicated to the five senses. So there's things you can touch, and you can see and smell, all the five senses, plus the sixth sense, they say, the sense of imagination.
Ooh, I like it. The sensory garden is completely wheelchair accessible. There are benches to sit on, which are named in memory of people, as are the bricks that line the gardens. There are lots of fun interactive buttons to press.
Here in the Taste Garden, we are surrounded by fruit trees, berries, herbs, and vegetables.
And things to smell. Oh, a grape. This one's supposed to be a grape. Smell it. We end our visit with something really spectacular, this view. The spot on top of the hill is popular for weddings.
Guys, this view, it's amazing. It is so beautiful here. I mean, if you come to visit Wickham Park, you have to come up near the log cabin to see this view before you leave. I mean, the view of the city is wonderful.
The kids are just rolling all the way down to Hartford.
They are, right? We're going to have to go pick them up and drag them back.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks, Melissa.
It's so much fun. My kids love. They just roll down that
right
hill.
down the hill.
I wanted to do that. The park is open from 9:30 to sunset. We'll have the link on betterct.com. What a special night out with the family and all. You'll see Mandy and Shauna's blog about the park.
That's fantastic. I love that place. All right, eat this, not that. Fitness expert Mike Vacanti is here to tell us some simple swaps. I can't believe the things he's going to tell us.
Some of this stuff you're not going to believe.
You're just not going to believe. Don't go anywhere. We're going to lean out this summer. Stay with us.
In a world where everyone seems to follow the weather, Channel 3 takes the lead. The Early Warning Weather Tracker, Connecticut's most advanced weather tracking vehicle, combined with the only live radar in the state.
That's the early warning difference.
The best tools, the best technology, and the most experienced team in Connecticut.
It's all for you to keep you and your family safe.
When every second counts, don't just follow the weather. Stay ahead of the storm with Early Warning Weather, only on Channel 3.
The Bureau of Labor Statistics projects that the healthcare industry will gain 5.6 million jobs by 2020. Be well respected and a valuable asset to any healthcare office. At Porter & Chester, you can begin your career in 9 to 12 months as a medical or dental assistant. We offer a different kind of educational environment where students learn practical skills in a hands-on setting. Visit us at porterchester.com. Porter & Chester, career training for today's jobs.
If you have a broken computer, electronic device, or game console, don't spend hundreds of dollars to replace it. Bring it to PCW Computer. Our expert technicians will tell you if it can be fixed. A $29 diagnostic fee is all you pay for quick and efficient diagnostic services. PCs, laptops, LCD monitors, iPads, Xboxes, and Nintendos. We'll fix it fast and guarantee the results. Visit PCWComputerRepair.com for the store location nearest you.
I was impressed with how many great reviews they had.
What makes CertaPro different is that our people really care about making our customers happy.
They asked what they could do to make painting an extraordinary experience for us. And they kept the gate latched.
We work from a personalized written certainty pledge.
CertaPro painters did a wonderful job. They respected our lifestyle and our home.
It's about 5-star craftsmanship and having truly satisfied customers. Schedule your free estimate at CertaPro.com. CertaPro Painters, because painting is personal.
There's a place where men and women of all ages are winning the battle against age, sun damage, and gravity. MedSpa 1064. With minimally invasive procedures, including Smart Lipo, your skin will be tightened and rejuvenated with a single office procedure, all under the watchful eyes of our board-certified full-time medical doctor, Michael Yanuszewski. Come home looking younger and fresher. We don't change your look, we enhance your look.
MedSpa 1064.
All right, joining me now is fitness expert Mike Vacanti, hailing from where are you? New York?
New York.
Yeah, that's great. In the city itself?
Yep.
And you're what are you, your fitness?
I'm a trainer and health coach.
Yeah, and you look at you. You're a. Anyway, moving on. Okay,
I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's good. All right, so we're gonna dispel some myths today, which even I kind of find hard to believe.
Yeah.
You're saying eat this, don't eat that, or don't eat either one of these things.
Right.
So let's go down the line, because I think what you think might feel healthy, or I would order as healthy, is actually to the contrary.
Yeah, I mean, summer's coming, people want to lean out, feel better, and we try to make decisions that help us be healthy, lose a little bit of weight. A salad, this is the Oriental chicken salad from Applebee's that someone might order. How many calories do you think are in here?
Well,
in a salad. Grilled chicken, dressing, a little bit of almonds.
330 calories.
330?
Yeah.
1,400. The same as 5 cheeseburgers from Burger King.
How does this have 1,400 calories in it?
The dressing, the breading on the chicken, nuts, cheese. You got to be careful when ordering a salad about the things that are very calorically dense.
So this is equivalent to 5 of these cheeseburgers.
Yes.
I'd so much rather eat the cheeseburgers and just feel horrible about the whole thing. So each one has 1,400 calories.
No. 1,400 and all 5. Correct.
Right.
Correct.
But don't eat either one of them.
Correct.
All right, or just have one of the burgers.
Get the chicken grilled and say no cheese, dressing on the side. Those are modifications you can make to make it better.
I never, ever, ever put dressing on my salad, because I know that's like the biggest pitfall. No, that's one thing I have learned. Okay, moving on.
Next up, dried fruit. Dried fruit is essentially candy. We're not getting any vitamins or minerals here. It's straight sugar. How many calories in this small thing of dried papaya?
In the whole thing?
Yeah.
600.
900.
900 calories.
Which is a lot.
That's like if I'm supposed to be at about 1,700 calories a day on a lean day. That's half my thing.
That sounds about right. Yeah, more than half. Crazy. Equal to 45. I know they're dum-dums. They're small suckers, but 45 suckers.
Could you imagine? You couldn't suck on one. If 45, that's 2 an hour. Just 2 an hour or one for 48 hours for 2 days. That's incredible. You know, what's with the watermelon?
Instead, watermelon. So fruit is obviously good, right? Produce, fruits, vegetables. Watermelon I like because a lot of watermelon will help fill you up, and it's not calorically dense.
Okay.
So less than 100 calories in these 4 big wedges of watermelon. It's tasty. It'll fill your stomach, help you stay full when trying to lose weight.
Fantastic. And what they say, 90% of a watermelon is water.
Right.
So that's good. Okay, perfect.
Naked juice. You're on the run. Maybe you don't have time
Love my
for
naked
breakfast
juice.
during the day. Maybe you skip lunch. 2 Pepsis.
That's equivalent to 2 non-diet Pepsis?
Non-diet Pepsis.
Regular Pepsis.
2 regular sodas.
Seriously?
Yep, 300 calories here.
Wow. Now, is this better for you?
Then 2 Pepsis, we are getting some vitamin A from the naked juice, which I would say you could get from kale or sweet potatoes or some other food type that doesn't have 60 grams of sugar.
This has 60 grams of sugar in it?
Yes.
This one container?
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
So slightly less sugar than the Pepsi, 80 grams versus 60 grams, but still, you're drinking your calories, doesn't make a lot of sense.
No, it doesn't make a lot of sense at all. All right, and what's with the beautiful blackberries?
Blackberries are a great alternative. High in fiber, like the watermelon. They're going to help keep you full. Some vitamin C in there. It's just a better option than the naked juice.
Yeah,
the whole fruit.
The guy at the ballpark, unfortunately, is not throwing out some blackberries at you in a container. He's throwing you, hey, Pepsi, yeah, get a Pepsi. So you got to like kind of prepare and plan yourself.
Work in a strategic cheat day, right? It's not all or nothing. It's moderation. When you're at the game, have fun, enjoy it. Have a hot dog. But when you can plan, stay away from this.
Okay, we're moving on. This is going to blow you away, this next one.
A healthy breakfast. I think, Scott, do you think a lot of people would think a small bowl of Raisin Bran, some orange juice, 1 glass of orange juice, and a banana?
I think that would be very good. I know there's not a lot of protein in a banana, and it is number one of the sugars that gets metabolized, like it quickly returns to sugar.
Yep.
So I would think, I was told to stay away from bananas, but I think most people would agree that this is a healthy breakfast.
Equal to a pint of Ben & Jerry's, 750 calories.
So a small bowl, the orange juice and the banana is equal to this.
And a serving of milk also.
And a serving of milk.
Correct.
Well, give me this. I will just eat this for breakfast, hands down, every single day. That is phenomenal. So don't eat either one of them.
Most of us don't get enough protein in our diet, and that's where, like, this is just a very high carb.
Okay.
Instead, scramble some eggs. Like, you have time to make breakfast, right? If we're doing this whole thing, I would rather you throw a little onion in there, throw a little pepper, a little mushroom, whatever you like. Scramble a few eggs, have that instead.
We have a little bit of time left for this.
Okay. Vodka. So we are talking about a big margarita. You go to a Mexican restaurant, big, a lot of sugar, 700 calories, equal to 7 vodka sodas.
That is my baby right here. I will take this over that anytime. All 7. So if you're going to, have one of these instead of one of those, and try not to drink 7 of these.
Try not to have 7, but 1 or 2.
How can we get in touch with you if we have questions?
My website, ontheregimen.com, or YouTube/Mike Vacanti.
Thank you. Give him a nice round of applause. Kara, pretty cool, right?
That is amazing. All right, beautiful pieces for both inside and outside your home. We're taking you to a remarkable and unique furniture store. You don't want to miss our tips. Better's back in 2 minutes.
This community here is outraged.
Gunfire erupts, leaving 1 dead, 8 more wounded. New details on the shooting that has shocked the city. A crash in Waterbury knocks out power to a neighborhood. The driver, 11 years old. Wait until you hear how far he traveled tonight at 5.
When my mammogram came back abnormal, I really wanted to know what all of my treatment options were.
For my patients, breast conservation surgery has fewer side effects and a better outcome.
Dr. Rubino really gave me the support that I needed when I needed it the most.
Your breast health is our concern, and we can help.
For the most advanced treatment options available, please call our office today.
Call the office of Dr. Lorene Rubino today in Manchester and Farmington. Dr. Lorene Rubino. Expect better outcomes.
Welcome to the build it, you demolish it. The legendary Homewrecker Burrito. Come build yours today with 20-plus fresh ingredients.
Burrito, chips, salsa, and a drink. All for only $6.99 every Monday at participating locations.
Warm, beautiful weather is finally here. But when allergies bring nasal congestion, sinus issues, and difficulty breathing through your nose, stopping to smell the roses can become difficult. Connecticut Sinus Center provides permanent relief through simple, clinically proven solutions that get you back to enjoying your favorite activities in as little as 1 day. To learn more, visit ctsinuscenter.com or call 860-BALLOON to enjoy the season like you deserve by visiting Connecticut Sinus Center, the leader in permanent relief.
I'm attorney Keith Trantolo. If you or a loved one has suffered a traumatic brain injury, Trantolo and Trantolo will help you get answers to the tough questions and fight to provide you the care and compensation you deserve. Call us today. It won't cost you a thing to see if we can help.
Only with Plus Deals, you get all the GM rebates and an extra Plus Deal discount only at Wallingford Buick GMC. Here are all rebates on a Sierra, LaCrosse, Acadia, and Encore, but with Plus deals, wow, what savings. We're not done. This Sierra and Terrain have Plus deals, and the Sierra is over $10,200 off. Look how low leases go with Plus deals on every new 2015 in stock. Only at Wallingford Buick GMC, Route 5, and on the web.
All right, you've probably driven by it 1,000 times, especially I know I have when I was in Canton, Connecticut, when I was living there. This is the Furniture Emporium. It's been open for more than 4 decades, and while other furnitures in the area have come and gone, they continue to have amazing success. You know why? Because they've got great lines of furniture, and their attention to detail and customer service is bar none. It is fantastic. Take a look.
43 years and going strong. Now that's a success story, and that story belongs to the Furniture Emporium in Canton.
I've seen furniture companies around this area go in and out like that, and yet you guys still remain.
Well, we're the biggest little store in Connecticut, and we give top-notch service and top quality. That's what we specialize in.
That's Richard Guglielmetti, owner of the Furniture Emporium. This store is filled with beautiful pieces for every room in your house.
What are the lines that we're going to see in this beautiful store?
Hardin, Clayton Marcus, Archbold, which is an Amish company, Markman, which is an Amish company. We decided about 15 years ago, when a lot of the American companies started going out of business, that we wanted to stay American-made, so we've contracted a lot of Amish companies. And we do great business with them, so we're about 95% American-made.
Isn't that fantastic?
And we're proud of it.
Take, for example, this gorgeous dining room set.
This is one of our Amish creations. This is solid elm and maple. Because it's a small Amish factory, we can make any size or shape, or we can do this round, we can do it as bar height, we can make it longer, shorter, add leaves to it. The owner of the factory designed this chair. You have to sit in it, Scott. People tell us it's as comfortable as some of the easy chairs that are here.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
It's a special lumbar support. It does a great job with it.
Let's move into the living room, shall we?
Yeah, this is a curved sofa. It does very well in a large room.
And I love how the ottoman is kind of shaped so it just kind of fits right in.
Yeah, this is by Hardin. Hardin is from McConnellsville, New York, and they're a 150-year-old company.
Isn't that great?
And this is a bench-made quality sofa.
Would you mind if I sat down?
No. Those are down seats.
Oh, they're down seats.
Yeah.
That's nice. I mean, you sit down here, you don't ever want to get up.
No, it's comfortable.
I love that chair. What a great contemporary pattern.
Yeah, that's also by Hardin. Much of the upholstery you'll see in our store is by Hardin.
Okay.
Some of it by Clayton Marcus. Both American companies, both making quality items.
And if I don't particularly care for that fabric, but I love the chair, I can swap them out?
2,000 fabrics to pick from Hardin, and then when we go upstairs, we'll show you our fabric room. We have all the major design fabric companies.
Well, let's head up and take a look. Check out all of these amazing fabrics.
Now, while the building says traditional on the outside, do not be fooled. Furniture Emporium is loaded with contemporary ideas. Look at how beautiful that is.
And from fabrics to more gorgeous furniture on the second floor.
So this is the second floor.
Yep.
And a little bit more casual.
A little bit more casual. We have a beautiful slipcover line called Four Seasons, and these are all slip covered.
Isn't that interesting?
The whole the fabric is removable and replaceable. Underneath is a muslin.
Now it's time to head outdoors for a look-see at several lines of outdoor furniture.
This was the backyard. When I bought the building, there were swings and everything up here, and of course, you can't take this down because of the rock, so I thought outdoor furniture would be an ideal spot for it, so for the last 40 years, we've had outdoor furniture.
So when you're thinking indoor furniture, think about the Furniture Emporium. And when you're thinking outdoor furniture, think about it too. Look at the selection.
Thank you, Scott.
This is amazing. Well, we hope that you have another 43 years plus.
Thank you.
Successful business in Canton on Albany Turnpike. Thank you so much. Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you. Thanks.
A lot of questions about that last set we saw. It's between $2,600 and $2,800. I think it was $2,600. You get the table, you get the ottoman, you get everything. Furniture Emporium, Route 44 in Canton. Check it out. Kara?
Wow, very cool. And if you're thinking about selling your house, but you don't know what you should do before it hits the market, you got to strategize. This is for you. Interior designer Meg Callan is here to tell us how we invest our time, because you can't just go put your house on the market and redo everything.
Right. Well, there's two demographics for me. There's the people that are going to be the empty nesters, so there's a 5-year window, or there are people that are getting their parents' houses on the market, and there's like a 6-month window.
Yeah.
So it's two different ways to invest your money.
Okay.
If it's a 5-year project, you're going to want to enjoy it too until then. But if it's a 6-month project, you're going to want to do things like paint your cabinets, paint your countertops, redo your shower basins, stuff like that.
So focus the money and the bling on the kitchen and the bath. That's what people care about.
You'll get your money back there. Yep. And make sure it's clean, because people are going to want to come in. And if your house isn't clean to begin with, they're going to beat you up on the price, because they're going to think that you really don't care.
Look at this. You redid cabinets, and all you did is paint them, but this is special paint.
Well, those cabinets are from 1970. They weigh a ton. They're really good cabinets.
Okay.
So you can spray them in oil. Look at that before and after.
Yeah.
They're gorgeous. Or you can do, from Home Depot, they have a latex kit that you can buy. And you can just do a latex, which is much easier.
That's it's meant for cabinets. You get the latex
it's for cabinets. And then if you want, you can do this crown molding on the top. And that really, as we say, pimps out your cabinets and gives them a custom look.
All right, so just add a little crown molding to the top, which is what you see in all the newer fancy homes. Not expensive.
Right, and then people are going to come in and they're not going to be turned off and say, wow, I have to do this immediately.
Right.
I can live with it for a year and then do it.
Okay. Now, I never even knew this existed. If you're thinking, oh, I have to get granite countertops.
Right.
You don't. There's a paint that does that?
Yes, you can get this. I got it at United Paint in Glastonbury. It's latex, so it's user-friendly.
Okay.
It has a great primer, which is important. And then you can decorate in whatever color scheme you want and then put a top coat on. And really, again, people aren't going to walk in and be offended by a pink or blue laminate countertop. This is going to appeal to a lot more people, and they'll be able to say, well, I can live with this till I can change it.
Right, and people do go and they're like, oh, it's an old lady house. Everything is pink or gold or avocado green.
Right.
And rather than them getting such a lowball offer, a little
turned
work.
off and say there's nothing I can do with this.
Okay, so and you can do it. You don't have to be a painter like you?
You don't have to be a painter. It's very forgiving because it's latex.
Okay.
You can wash up, start over. And also, when you're putting your house on the market, I really strongly suggest neutrals, because they're pleasing to the masses.
Yeah.
And if you have walls that aren't in perfect condition, do a little ragging over it. It'll hide everything.
When you say ragging,
that's this technique.
So you start with a regular latex paint?
Yeah, you start with a neutral color, with a light coat. You go a little bit darker over it, and you mix it with some latex glaze and rag it off.
And then that's, and you can follow these instructions at any store like Home Depot, but you don't have to be a great painter. And
no, and it appeals to the masses. People will walk in and say clean, nice, new. And also, before 1972, it was code that your subfloor be hardwood. So when you pull up all those rugs, before 1972, you're going to have beautiful hardwood floors. Home Depot makes or sells a product called Bona.
Okay.
And you can refinish your own floors, and they look beautiful when you're done. And you can do it yourself.
I've heard about this, so you really like it. It works.
We did it on a project in Glastonbury, and everybody thought we redid the floors.
Okay. So great tips if you want to do it yourself, or this is what you do if people want to get in touch with you?
Yeah, I'll help you get your house ready to sell.
Okay, and they reach you at?
Meg Callahan at Cox.net.
Thank you, Meg. Scott?
All right, Kara. Coming up, we have got a great story about Big Y, and we're gonna get that camera ready for you.
Well, we're gonna be in the kitchen with. After we redo this kitchen, we're gonna go over there and learn about the perfect wine choice for any occasion.
We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Online and on the go, Eyewitness News is always on at WFSB.com.
Learning to live well with congestive heart failure involves a lot of education and a change in lifestyle. From start to finish, you need a team that understands these special needs.
After a tremendous amount of research, we picked Touchpoints.
Sounds like a good choice.
At Touchpoints, we provide an extensive short-term rehabilitation program that will optimize your recovery and is designed to get you back to doing what you love to do.
May I have this dance, please?
Choose Touchpoints, and we will help you get well, live well, and be well.
Yeah.
I've tried all the usual companies.
I've called around for auto insurance quotes, and it seems like they're all the same.
If you want a company that feels different the very first time you call, then try Amica.
There has to be something better.
I'm starting to lose hope.
Don't be so dramatic.
It's a catastrophe.
You just haven't called Amica yet. Our whole company is dedicated to great customer service and helping you save money. For example, you can save up to 25% when you insure more than one car with Amica.
I want a car insurance company that's always looking out for me.
We want special attention.
I want to feel the commitment, the dedication. But where are you going to find a company like that?
Hey, why don't you call Amica? That's a great company. Amica!
Yes, listen to that guy. Bicycle guy.
Well, who haven't we tried yet?
You haven't called Amica.
Amica.
Call Amica now for your free, no obligation quote. Check us out online. Do a search. We're on Facebook and Twitter.
Buying a mattress is a blind purchase. You don't know what's inside, so it comes down to a matter of trust. Why trust Connecticut Mattress? Do some research online, look at consumer reviews, compare retailers. You'll soon discover you can trust Connecticut Mattress. For a limited time, get this top-of-the-line Serta Perfect Sleeper Queen Set with gel memory foam. Your choice, firm, plush, or pillow top. Just $7.99. Save $600 off other store prices. Not sleeping better? You'll get every penny back. Connecticut Mattress by Tom Hooley. Stop in today.
All right, it's the time where we're all having parties and celebrations. What's better than sipping a nice glass of wine? How do you know which one? We have an expert from Table and Vine, Michael Quinlan, bought some beautiful things for us so we can feel like, oh, look what I have paired for
There's really nothing better than kind of wasting away a lazy summer evening sipping on a bottle of wine. Is it taboo to put ice cubes in a white wine? Yes. Yes, it is.
Really? But what if you make, I feel like wine spritzers where you make them with
I think that's fine. Once you're mixing, you can water it down to your heart's delight.
Just no ice cubes.
Try not to mix, though. Generally not.
Ice cubes, then take it out before you serve.
I know. All right, anyway, so you brought some beautiful selections for us. And this is a division of Big Y, which a lot of people don't know. Table and Vine is owned by Big Y. We're in West Springfield, Massachusetts, just 30 minutes north of Hartford. It's 4,000 wines, over 1,000 spirits, and 2,000 beers there for sale. It's really an incredible store. That's fantastic. All right, so what are some of the selections? Well, I brought two rosés today. The first is the Whispering Angel, and that's from Provence, where you kind of expect great rosé to come from. And this is a wine that we've sold a number of times over the last few years, but this year's the first year we've really stepped into it and loaded up on it because we thought it was just a great vintage for it. The wine is drinking perfectly. It's so pretty, and the color is pretty, and the wine is just refreshing and really an outstanding summer sipper.
I love it. And
great
rosé
with all
is
sorts
hot
of,
now.
Oh
like all the celebrities are drinking rosé.
Even Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie own a winery that's a neighbor of this wine. You're kidding? Yeah, right in the same neighborhood.
Let's go pick some grapes.
Right.
With a camera.
All right, anyway, sorry. So the second one is Muga. It's a Spanish rosé. This one's unique in that it's made from red grapes, of course. That's how you get the pink color, but it does have some white wine blended in. So you do get that kind of bright, sort of zippy quality of white wine with it's really refreshing and
we only have
terrific.
About a minute left in the show, so we want to make sure we get to all of them real quick.
So two whites, a Spanish Albarino, which is one of our very favorite summer wines this year, and great to drink with or without food. A Sancerre from the Loire Valley of France, just a great summer white, really fresh, really bright. And then two cabs for dads here on the end. One is from Bordeaux, France. Cabernet-based Bordeaux is really one of the great wine world's great pleasures. And the last one is Beringer Knights Valley Cab, which is not just a great gift for dad, but also a great wine to pair with a grilled steak.
Now, in Connecticut, you're not going to be able to buy it in a grocery store, but if you are shopping in the Springfield area or in the Massachusetts area, these wines will be in the Big Ys.
Absolutely, yeah.
The price points that, what's the least? I see some wines out there for $4.99, $7.99. Does that mean I'm not going to get it? Does that mean I'm getting an inferior wine?
I think, you referenced getting what you paid for earlier in the show, and I think that's what you get.
That is the case.
Yeah.
What price point should we be looking at if we want to show up at a party with a nice wine?
I mean, I think once you get over $10 to that $12 to $15 range,
that's acceptable.
Then I think you really can get a wine with great correct flavors.
And like a 25 to a 30 would be a really good bottle of wine.
Then you're very fancy.
All right, I didn't realize that. Well, a bottle of wine could cost that much, so why not get a nice bottle of wine?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, thank you so much. We appreciate you coming
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Big Y Table and Vine, again, in West Springfield. We appreciate you coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks. Have a great show. Have a great day.
Happy Thursday, everyone. Have a great afternoon. We will see you back here tomorrow.
Thanks, studio audience.
If you're not happy with how your allergy medicine treats your congestion, rethink relief with Nasacort Allergy 24-Hour. Unlike antihistamines that target only one cause of your symptoms, Nasacort stops more, relieving the worst nasal allergy symptoms, even congestion, for 24 hours. It's non-addictive and has no harsh taste, and unlike Flonase, it's scent and alcohol-free. And it's available over-the-counter at full prescription strength. Rethink your relief with Nasacort. It stops more of what makes you miserable.
The Galston House, located along the Connecticut River, offers fine and casual dining in a unique setting. Visit our gastropub for a diverse selection of beers, handcrafted cocktails, and wines. Enjoy outdoor dining in a lively yet refined setting overlooking the river. Our menus feature family-friendly dishes, including homemade pastas, fresh seafood, savory steaks, and decadent desserts. For a great family night out, gathering with friends, or special event, come visit the Galston House, Main Street, East Haddam.
You love working on cars. From classics to high performance, you're happiest when you're under the hood. Turn your passion into a rewarding career as an automotive technician. At Porter & Chester Institute, you'll get hands-on training on engines from bumper to bumper, using industry-standard tools and diagnostic equipment. You'll be prepared with the skills you need and industry tools you can take with you to start your new career. Visit us at porterchester.com. Porter & Chester, career training for today's jobs.
The Enchanting Jewels of Elizabeth Gage through July 26th, inspired by ancient history, architecture, and nature. You will be amazed by these wondrous jewels at the New Britain Museum of American Art, where art meets life.
Exclusive stories you'll only see here. That's what makes Eyewitness News #1.
I don't know. I'm just sad. I'm just sad.
This community here is outraged at this violence.
Gunfire erupts, and when it's all over, one person is dead, 8 others are wounded, and tonight we are in Bridgeport, where a killer is still on the loose and a city is on edge. Plus more on the victim who was shot while in the bathroom.
Temperatures well above normal today, but will that last? Plus temperatures, plus several chances, I should say, for thunderstorms in the coming days. We'll have a timeline of what to expect.